Craig. All right. I don't know what your name is, and I don't care. It's not important yet.
Sweet.
But it's cold. Cold and dark. All you can see in front of you is your own slow breath hovering there in the air in front of you, and a thick pane of glass iced over. Your heartbeat is slow, a little uneven, and all you can really hear is yourself breathing. And then you hear a series of quiet and it begins to warm up. And then you hear a pop, and the glass in front of you lifts upwards. And you're face to face with a stocky, gear-forged creature, leveling a sort of crossbow at your face. You can see that you're in a sort of cargo hold for some type of vessel. What do you do?
Hello, sir.
Hello?
Why am I here?
That's a great question, and I was hoping you could tell me, but it's gonna have to wait.
Oh, okay. What should I do?
Well, you could start with your name. I'm Lincoln.
I'm Leroy.
Hi, Leroy. Listen. Do you know where you are right now?
I don't.
Great. Great. That's not good. Listen, you're on board a deep space research vessel, and I have no idea how you got.
I'm in space.
Yes. You seem surprised.
I've never been to space before.
Oh, I see. One of those backwater boys grow up on some lonely outpost planet just to get scooped up by the military. I see how it is.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I'm not really sure.
that seems likely. Do you know how to use one of these? And he kind of holds his crossbow out to you, and you can see where the bolt should be is just like a rod of gleaming energy.
I think so, yeah.
All right, well, good. Take it. And he kind of shoves it towards you.
Cool, I get a crossbow.
An energy crossbow.
An energy crossbow.
So, listen, I'm just going to cut right to the chase. This is the UKSF Omaha, and we're in trouble. Big trouble.
With what?
Well, of our crew of 18, let's see, there are like 7 of us missing, and a whole bunch more. Everyone else is dead. It's just me. Hi, I'm Lincoln.
Hi, Lincoln. I'm Leroy.
Yes, we've said that already. Anyway, so let me cut to the chase. I'm not organic, and therefore I'm not allowed to access any of the critical ship systems, and we're stuck here.
Oh.
So, I'm gonna need your help.
Okay. What do you need me to do?
Well, let's see. First off, the doors are locked on either side. So we'd have to go through the central hydroponics area, which I can't access because, again, not organic. And then you'd have to get to the cockpit.
Wait, how'd you get this door open then?
This door wasn't locked.
Oh, that makes sense.
No one cares if the bot doctor walks back to cargo.
You're a doctor?
Yes, I'm one of the crew's doctors.
Cool.
I mean, I don't have to sleep, so I'm the one who makes sure everyone wakes up from the freezers.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. That must get kind of lonely.
Not really. I masturbate often.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Oh no. Oh, gross.
Not a lot bothers Leroy.
No, I can tell. I can tell. Leroy seems. Hey, Gnome, you're in fucking space. Here's a space gun, and you have to fix all your space problems. Okay. What the fuck ever, I guess. Listen, so I'm not sure why you're back here. This cryopod's not even hooked up to the rest, and maybe that's why you didn't, wake up when you were maybe supposed to. But you're also not on the ship's log, so I don't think you're supposed to be here in the first place. Oh no! Oh. No, that doesn't make sense. I can't explain you, but we don't have time. Now let's see. And he kind of moves around. He looks through a couple of cargo containers. Do you step out of your little freezer pod now?
Yeah, might as well.
All right. And as you look around, he opens up another container, and you realize that your freezer pod was sort of in one of them. And he opens another, and you see a sort of like horizontal little crate, and inside is your panther, which quickly thaws out and comes to life.
Jeffrey!
What?
It's
What's his?
Jeffrey. Jeffrey.
God damn it! I mean, whatever. All right, well, you wake your panther up, or Lincoln does rather, and he says, "Is this your dog?"
Yeah,
That's
Jeffrey. He's a panther.
Oh, I mean that's chill. I guess
Good boy.
animals aren't allowed on the Omaha, but I guess I'll make an exception.
Well, I certainly hope so. Jeffrey's gonna help.
Oh, okay, if you say so. Anyway, so let me uh I let me be your guide. Yeah, no shit, because you're not going anywhere without me. But like, I'm not really sure where to start here.
Well, where's the closest locked door?
Well, so the closest would be the hydroponics, but we might want to find you some better clothing and equipment. You look a little ragged,
If
and
you say so.
I don't know, what are you wearing?
I would assume just like basic shitty leather armor.
All right, I've got an idea. Let's go back to engineering. Huh?
He said idea, so I just went, woo!
Let's go back to engineering and see if we can get some welding equipment on you. That'll be better than nothing.
Okay.
All right. So coming forward from this hold, you see the door that Lincoln entered from in the back right corner, and he opens it for you and walks into a narrow hallway. And down this hallway, there are three doors: one to the left, one right in front of you, and one to the right. The one on the left is marked as main access way. The one ahead of you is marked starboard cargo, and the one on the right is marked as engineering.
Okay, so off to engineering.
Okay. You open the door to engineering and step inside, and you can immediately, like, it's almost deafening, this like low rumbling just kind of shakes your body like a jelly a little bit as you walk in. And it's dark. Oh, you've got dark vision. Why do I bother with that? Dark, man. Dark. I mean,
No.
who doesn't have dark vision anymore? For fuck's sake. All right, so you walk into this large engineering room, and you see several glowing green sort of machines that seem to be thrumming with energy and piping this power out to the rear engines of this ship. And as you kind of walk in, what are you doing?
I'm actually gonna ask Lincoln. So what killed all the crew?
That's the thing. I don't think they're all dead.
What do you mean not dead?
I think, well, okay. I've got this little scanner doohickey in my head, you see, and it picks up on active life signs, and I've got a bunch still on. I can see a bunch of dead people, and then a bunch are just missing. And I'm not sure how or why.
Okay, but the question still remains, what killed them?
I'm honestly not sure. I kind of lie dormant at times, but I don't know. There was a glitch in your system that started to wake you up, so I figured I'd better come check that out.
Okay. So where's this welding set you were talking about?
I'm not actually sure. Give me a second. And he kind of his eyes kind of go blank for a second. Oh, let's see. Oh boy. Oh, it might be a little big on you, but look behind that reactor there, and he kind of points into a corner. Just don't scream or anything. I'm very skittish.
Okay. Alright, so I'll wander over to the corner.
All right. Give me an investigation check.
Say 15.
Okay. You root around for a few minutes and quickly find what you're looking for. You see a man, roughly dwarf-sized, wearing a thick apron, protective gloves, and a face mask. And there is part of a wrench or some similar tool sticking out of his chest.
Hey! You didn't say this was on a dead guy!
I mean, I just told you I can see where all the dead and living people are.
Yeah, but you didn't say there was one in here!
I don't know. I didn't take you for a coward.
I'm not a coward, but a little warning would have been nice.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
Alright, so I'll take the welding set off of him.
Okay. All right. So as you come back, Lincoln just kind of shakes his head. I'm gonna miss Iroh. He was a good guy. Real chill dude.
Did he like tea?
Nah, he hated bean or leaf water. He only drank Monster.
Oh, he sounds like a real fuckhead.
Yeah. Yeah, he kind of was, but he was chill.
Okay. I've got this on. Where to next, boss?
All right, so take +2 to your AC.
Cool.
Well, I suppose we can go into the main access way. We can see what's up with those doors because they're blocking off a lot of stuff.
Okay. Okay, let's do it.
All right. So you don't go to the starboard cargo, you go to the main access way?
Yeah.
Okay. So you walk through this door and you're in another hallway that as soon as you walk through, on your right is another door that simply says Med Bay. On your left, it's one that says Conference Room. And then straight ahead of you is a heavy airlock with signs pointing to the hydroponics.
So do we want to go to hydroponics or?
Look, this isn't my rodeo anymore.
Well, I can't imagine that you really need to go to the conference. And that's the doctor's office, so that's obviously not locked because you have to get in and out anyway.
True chains.
All right, hydroponics it is.
All right. Okay, so you walk forward and you see this heavy airlock. Do you open the door?
Yeah.
All right. As you walk up to this door, you see that to either side, kind of recessed into the wall, are two more doors that appear to be glowing red to indicate that they're locked. And you kind of determine that these must have been the doors Lincoln was talking about. And he walks up to you and says, "All right, well, good luck in that airlock. Don't suffocate or nothing,
Why would I suffocate?
because you're going to space." Oh, oh yeah, there's no air in space. Yeah, that was a dumb fucking idea. Hold on. Hmm. Yeah, this isn't gonna work.
Sidebar: are you putting me through D&D Dead Space?
Fuck off. Are you mad about it?
No.
Then shut up.
I'm fucking hella excited about this right now.
Well, good. I mean, if I put you into space, you're gonna pop like a little gnome balloon, and I think that would be a little traumatizing for your tiny brain. So let's try something else.
Okay.
Hmm. See, the thing is, I don't know if anyone else has come over to this side of the ship. I haven't been keeping close tabs, which is kind of my bad, but we might have more in storage. We'd have to see.
More what?
Huh?
Have more what?
I can't. What?
Have more what?
Oh, more spacesuits, so you don't pop like a little gnome balloon.
Oh.
Yeah. I guess we could check. I don't know. There's the other cargo hold, or there's the conference room, or there's the med bay. Wherever you want to look, champ. I don't fucking know.
Well, we might as well check the other cargo hold.
All right. So do you take the lead this time?
Yeah.
All right. Take the lead, and your panther follows close behind you, I assume. Lincoln takes Lincoln takes up the rear. Yeah. Um. And as you open up the starboard cargo, you can see that there are a couple of lights on in here to illuminate the hold. Give me a perception check.
Oh boy. That's a 13.
Okay. You can hear a soft sort of shuffling but you cannot immediately see anything.
I'm gonna ready the crossbow and
Halt! Who goes there?
Okay. You don't immediately you don't hear a verbal response, but you hear that shuffling stop, shuffle, shuffle, and grow louder as it nears you.
Get ready, Lincoln. There's something coming.
I don't fight, but I will try. I have many drugs and lots of patience. I don't know.
All right.
Do you step into the hold or do you stay in the hallway?
no, I'm gonna stay in the hallway.
Okay. Then you hear the shuffling get closer and closer. And then you hear a click and the lights turn off in the cargo hold.
Ha! Fuck you, dark vision anyway, motherfucker.
Okay. So what do you do?
I'm just gonna have the crossbow aimed really intensely at that doorway.
Okay.
I'm ready.
All right. In that case, you hear that shuffling start to recede and creep away from the cargo door again. And Lincoln kind of whispers, I think that was one of the crewmen. Not sure what they're doing.
Hey! Hey, you! Don't walk away from me. I'm here with Lincoln. Are you okay?
Lincoln! Lincoln! And that shuffling grows louder again. And with your dark vision, you see appear in the doorway a disheveled man dressed in a simple uniform. His hands have been sort of torn up, shredding the flesh off his fingers to leave just like claws at the ends of his hands. And his face just looks sunken and crazed.
Hey, Lincoln, who's this guy?
That's Bellion, and we should go. That oh shit.
I don't think it's Bellion anymore.
And with that, he lunges at you.
No.
Let's no. Roll some initiative, Brett.
16.
Okay, you're gonna go first.
Woo! I guess I'm gonna shoot the crossbow at him.
Okay.
I'm aiming for the leg.
Okay.
14. Wait, dude, I mean, I would assume I'd add my modifier to this, right?
Yep. Treat it as a regular crossbow.
Okay, so 16.
Okay, that hits. Give me a D10 for damage, please.
Oh!
Plus your dex mod.
Okay, not terrible. 11.
Nice. That's a solid hit. You spear him right through the leg, and as the bolt like shoots through and comes out like cleanly on the other side, it hits the hull and just kind of fragments and splinters apart.
Okay. At least I didn't punch a hole in the ship.
Yeah, sure. Can you? You're gonna have to refresh my memory on what your beast is capable of doing.
Mm,
He can't He can't attack the same turn you do, right? He can attack for you.
I think that's correct. Give me just a second. I'm pretty sure you're correct on that.
Okay. Okay.
Yes. Yeah,
All
because you use your action to verbally command them to take an action.
Okay. Then is that your turn?
I don't think so.
You think so?
Yeah, that'll be it.
All right. Then it's the crazed Bellion's turn, and that's a 5. Is that a 10? Oh, no, that's a 16. That's a 21 to hit.
Well, yeah, no, dude, there's nothing I can fucking do with that.
Okay. So he lashes out with his just bony fingers for 8 points of slashing damage.
Ow!
How many hit points do you have?
Not a lot.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, no. I have 22.
Ooh, like
Yeah,
now or after?
I had a couple of meh hit die rolls.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right. No problem. Because it's Lincoln's turn. And he just says, "All right, hold still and stick out your butt." And he sort of like hits you in the ass with like a syringe and heals you for the hey, that's convenient for those 8 hit points. Trust me, I am a doctor.
Boy, I sure hope so.
I've never been sued for malpractice ever.
Okay.
How okay Leroy is with all of this. All right, top of the order, your turn.
I, I, I guess I'm gonna go for a shot to the face then.
Okay.
15.
Yep.
Oh boy. That'll be 8. That'll be an 8.
Okay, he's clearly bloodied. This bolt kind of takes off, like shreds from his cheek and jaw, and just like splatter him across the back wall.
Oh,
Is that your turn?
Yeah. I mean, that'll be everything.
All right, then he lunges at you again, and oh my god, it's a 23.
Yeah, that'll do her.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, we'll
That's
do you.
that's 8 points again.
Oh boy.
Jesus.
Fucker.
And Lincoln kind of looks at you and says, "I only have so many butt syringes. Do you want another?"
no, not for right now.
All right, die then. And he sidesteps and kind of lifts up his arm, and you can see a little like sort of dart launcher stick out of his wrist, and it completely whips. Shame. That could have been cool.
Well, that makes sense. You did say you wanted to fight him.
No, yeah, you're right. You're right. But go ahead and finish him off.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm just gonna go for another shot to the head. That'll be 14.
14.
Yeah.
That hits.
Oh, thank Christ. And 9 points of damage.
All right. Oops. Okay, he is real bad. Where are you aiming this time?
I was going for another shot to the head.
All right. You kind of like catch him in the neck, and blood starts to kind of spurt from his artery.
Oh boy, that's
So he tries weakly for one last lunge at you, and that one whiffs.
Thank Christ.
Lincoln steps forward and whiffs, and it's your turn again. Fuck.
Yeah. You know what?
Jeffrey, get him!
Oh shit! All right.
So Jeffrey's gonna go for an attack.
Okay.
And that'll be a 17.
That hits. Finish him. Or rather, what happens to him?
Jeffrey lunges forward and topples him and rips his throat out.
Nice. All right. All right, so Jeffrey lunges, tackles him, rips out his throat, and he quickly falls still, and all is quiet in this cargo hold. And Lincoln just says, "Oh, that was pretty cool. I didn't know dogs could do that. That's chill. Let's ride a panther. Yes, whatever. Let's keep looking." And he kind of shuffles past you and starts to open up containers. Okay. What do you do, boyo?
I guess I'll search it.
All right, give me investigation.
Okay, that'll be 13.
Okay. All right, so it takes you a while, and finally Lincoln kind of nudges you and holds out a tiny gnome-sized sealed suit, and he says, "All right, here you go. This should make you hopefully not pop like a gnome balloon. But if you do, I take no responsibility."
So yeah, I put on le space suit.
Okay. And as you put the helmet on and it clicks, it kind of hisses, and you get a little puff of air right in your face. Yeah, that don't worry about that. That's supposed to happen. I think.
Okay.
Anyway, let's go. I'll drop you off at the hydroponics, and I'm gonna stop in the med bay and refill my butt syringe.
Okay.
All right. So do you go and open the airlock?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you do that, you see Lincoln stop and walk into the med bay for a few minutes. And by the time the airlock is cycling through, he's standing at a sort of window to wave your goodbye.
All right, Jeffrey. I'll keep Lincoln company.
Lincoln kind of looks down at it. "Please don't piss on my leg. I rust easily."
Jeffrey's a good boy.
What?
I said Jeffrey's a good boy.
And then you hear as all the air is sucked out of the room you're in. And the airlock on the other side opens, and you can see out, and you see across from you is another door. And you realize it's separated because this entire segment of the ship is rotating. You can see it's a cylindrical sort of shape, lined with little glass cases full of plants that you determine are gathering the sunlight for this ship.
Okay, cool. So is it like a bridge? Is it just a big expanse?
It's about 10 feet to the other side of just open space.
Do I only see the big rotating room? Do I see?
All right. Yeah. So looking to your right and left, you can see the like solid segments of the ship continue and meet up again on the other side. So it's just this like section in the middle that's like rotating with solid segments to hook it all together.
Okay. You know what? Fuck it, gotta risk it to get the biscuit. I'm gonna get a running start and just fucking jump for it.
Okay. Give me athletics.
Uh, that's actually not bad. 16.
All right. You get a running start and jump, and you land on the door of this airlock, not beside it. And as your feet land, you hear a sort of click as they magnetically hook themselves to the door, securing you firmly in place.
That's hysterical.
What a little numinous space. This isn't what you had in mind, did it? Is it?
No, this is awesome. I'm super cool with this. All right, so yeah, I guess. I guess I'll walk off of the door.
Okay.
I guess that's where I want to put that.
All right. All right. And you see there's a little lever to pull that opens the door.
Is there like a window or a porthole or any way to see into the door?
Not from this spot. If you wanted to walk like along the like cylinder itself, you might be able to see a window, but there's nothing right in front of you.
No, I don't know. I'm gonna have my crossbow ready, but I guess I'll open the door.
Okay. All right. So
I'm playing D&D Dead Space. I don't trust anything.
all right.
Dead Space has taught me many things.
You open the door and a burst of air whooshes past you and out. Give me a dex save as a large humanoid figure flies like right out the door towards you.
Motherfucker! I know it. Well, at least it's dex. Oh yeah, that's fine. That'll be a 21.
All right, so you sidestep as a lizard folk in a similar sort of outfit floats out at high speed, having been jetted out by this vacuum. In his hand is what looks to be like a sort of tomato or similar sort of fruit. His face is smeared red with it, and he appears to be frozen as he flies right past you and crashes into the airlock you just came out of.
If he's frozen, does he shatter?
Oh, hell yeah. Just
Cool.
into a million icy, meaty bits.
Oof. Well, don't have to worry about that zombie coming back for me. All right, so I guess I will look into the other room, I guess, beyond that little airlock.
Okay. So you kind of look in and you see the other airlock door is still closed, so you think he might have gotten stuck in the airlock and frozen somehow. But this inner airlock does have a window, and you can see into a sort of controlled sort of garden area.
Does it look real mazy?
No, it seems to be a pretty straight shot to the other side where there was another airlock out.
Fuck. All right, I guess I'll close the airlock that I'm currently in.
Okay.
And then I'll open the door to the garden.
Okay. So you step in and you feel the air rush into the room, and a little light on your helmet kind of dings green after a couple seconds. The door opens, and you find yourself in this neatly organized garden. You can clearly see where there are these plants growing in glass containers, and it goes all the way out to where they are growing on the outside. So not only are they producing oxygen, but they're also using the sunlight just to grow their food in this
Right.
space.
Okay.
Hello? My name is Leroy. Is there anybody in here?
You do not hear anything respond.
Can I hear anything at all?
You just hear a soft hiss of air filling this room, and the low humming of some sort of machine.
My boots are probably made of metal, right?
Yes, they are.
I mean, I know I'm a gnome, but I'm just gonna like try and stomp as loud as I can.
Okay. All right. Then let's see. Whoops. All right. You give a stomp, and all of a sudden you hear a voice. This is Botanist Fisk reporting in. Just typical status report on the tomatoes. They're real good. Been making lots of chili, lots of tomato soup. Getting low on grilled cheese though, so we're gonna have to restock. Um, really wish I could resist just munching on them. The crew's getting suspicious. They're like, "Hey Fisk, where are all the tomatoes?" And I have to tell them I don't know, but I do, and it is my cross to bear. Um, I just love those succulent little things. Um, this is Botanist Fisk signing off. Good night, and then a click.
That was weird. Man, that guy loved fucking tomatoes. He loved tomatoes literally to death. Damn.
I'm gonna look around and see if there are any are there any any of the like fruits or veggies that would be like ripe?
Yeah, you look around and you see that aside from the obvious tomato vines growing here and there are also troughs filled with like potatoes growing and pretty hardy vegetables. And then you see a weird machine labeled 3D meat printer. And it's just got this weird tube of sludge plugged into it.
Oh. Uh, I gotta go over to this thing.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna check this sumbitch out.
All right. Give me an investigation check.
Okay. Oh, cool. 17.
Okay. Yeah. You determine it's got several buttons on it. You see pork, lamb, beef, chicken, or fish with a number of different size settings, and you kind of determine that if you press one and then a size, it will print a lump of meat. What?
um. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do.
Oh
All right.
no.
So maybe about 8 times. 8 different times I'm gonna do this. I don't care if it's time consuming.
Okay.
I'm gonna hit. I'm gonna hit chicken and whatever like the mid-sized portion is gonna be.
Oh no. Okay. Okay.
So if I get 8 chicken flavored meat chunks, I'm gonna sniff one of them.
Okay.
Does it does it seem appealing, or is it just like, oh,
It smells like a lump of raw chicken.
sweet. Okay. Um, do I see anything I might be able to wrap it in?
Yeah, looking around, you can see some kind of like sort of like saran wrap films and like dishes that you could use to kind of gather these meat chunks up in.
All right, so I'm gonna take each meat chunk and I'm gonna wrap it in saran wrap,
Okay.
and then I'm just gonna stow it away to carry with me for emergencies.
Okay. So you've got 8 fake chicken chunks in a wrapped bowl in your inventory. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Do you take any of the vegetables?
Are there any onions?
You do see a couple onions. They don't seem to be very popular.
All right. So yeah, Leroy picks up one of the onions.
Okay.
If there's still any of the like outer like husk skin, he just like quickly peels it off and then just takes a big honking bite out of the raw onion.
Oh no. Roll for
There you go.
flavor.
All right, straight roll. 15. I'll take it.
All right, it's pretty good for a space-grown raw onion.
Leroy likes onion.
You're not sure what a good space-grown raw onion's supposed to taste like, but this is pretty good. You know who'd be flipping their shit watching something like this? Kebab guy.
Fuck yeah, he would. He'd lose his fucking mind.
Anyway, so
Yeah. Moving on. I guess with all of that done, I guess we'll move on.
okay.
All right. And this is all just one room. There's no. I haven't seen any like side doors branching off anywhere.
No side doors.
All right. I guess I'll make my way over to the other airlock.
Okay. You make your way over to the other side. And as you enter it, you hear a soft voice say, "Please wait, realigning." And then you can kind of almost feel a slight sort of pull as the ring that the central piece that you're standing in realigns itself with the rest of the ship.
Okay.
Which, when it finishes, opens up and grants you a passageway straight into a hallway.
Okay. Is it just an empty hallway?
It seems to be an empty hallway. Straight ahead of you, you see a sign over a door that simply says bridge.
Okay.
And then to your left, you read a sign that says 2 labs. To your right, you see a lab that says 2 crew quarters.
I'm gonna go to the bridge.
Okay. So you go to open the door, and it does not budge.
Oh no.
Does the spacesuit have a comms system?
I don't know. Does it? You can give me an investigation check.
Cool. 13?
Okay. You kind of fumble with it for a while, and after a couple of minutes, you hear a Stop pushing so many buttons. I can hear you. What you need?
The bridge is. I can't get into the bridge.
The bridge is. Oh shit. Well, then you're gonna have to find the captain and. Oh no. Oh
Is the captain alive?
no, he's hella dead, which is good. Honestly, it's a good thing at this point. Also, was that Fisk that smashed into the airlock a minute ago?
What?
The lizard Fisk.
Oh yeah, the garden guy. He loved tomatoes.
He sure did. That motherfucker really did love tomatoes.
If it makes you feel any better, when he passed, he was doing what he loved. His face was smeared with tomato.
I'm glad to hear that he died doing what he loved. eating tomatoes. Me sets up super dark space mystery. Also me. Gotta love them tomatoes.
So where is the captain?
By my scans, he's in his quarters. So, if you head to the crew quarters, it's the very first door you come to once you're in there.
Okay. Is there anyone alive in the crew quarters?
Yeah, there's someone in the crew bunks, but I'm not sure who it is at this point.
But they're alive.
Yep.
Wait, I guess the better question is, are there people who aren't alive also in the crew quarter?
Yeah, actually, yeah, it looks like one of our scientists is in there.
Damn it.
Why?
Well, okay. My thinking is, after the last guy that was in storage, if the ones that are alive are like that guy, then if there's someone in a room that's alive with someone in a room that's also dead, then they're probably the ones that made them dead.
You know, you're probably right. So be careful, Gnome.
Hello, Lincoln. Thank you.
Alright, guess Leroy's on his way to the crew quarters.
All right. You open the door to the crew quarters and you see right directly in front of you a door with a sign that says Captain Chen. And then down a hallway to your right, you see three more rooms, each labeled with the names of a couple of crew members.
Okay. Wait. I'm glad I thought about this first.
Hey, Lincoln.
Hang on a second. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, I can hear. You're really quiet. I can hear you better. I just plugged in headphones.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's so much better. Okay. So what are you doing first?
I'm actually quickly gonna.
Hey, wait, Lincoln.
Yeah.
Does there seem to be anyone else in with the captain?
No, it seems like he's alone.
Okay.
I'll try to open the door to Captain Chen's room.
Okay. The door slides open, and you see a neatly made bed, a dresser, and a computer desk, at which you see the captain slumped in the chair, face down, with his face down on the desk.
Okay. Well, again, if Dead Space has taught me anything, I draw my crossbow and I shoot the dead captain in the head.
Okay, go for it. Nah, you don't have to roll for it. So you nail him right in the temple, and the force kind of knocks him onto the floor. You can see a sort of handgun sitting on the desk, and you realize that he might have shot himself before you did.
Well, you can never be too sure.
Oh yeah, no, double tap.
I'm also going to take that handgun.
Okay, I figured.
And I guess I'll search the captain's body.
Okay, so give me investigation.
17.
Okay, so you root around for a few minutes and you don't find anything except a sort of small. You find it's not quite a key card, but what looks like a sort of storage device for a computer or some similar terminal.
Does it look like I could plug it into his computer?
It does indeed.
Okay, I do so.
Okay. All right. In that case, you plug it in, and the screen comes to life, and you see this captain sitting in his chair, neatly dressed, and he starts talking quietly. I did a review of the cargo log the other day, and something strange came up. I've got 2 extra packages that I definitely didn't sign off on. I want to ask Wilmo about it, but I don't think he's going to tell me anything. He's been sketchy ever since our last stop, and as much as I'd like to go through the official channels, I don't think it's going to happen. He's definitely talking about me behind my back, and I worry about a mutiny. So I'm gonna leave my key card with Gunnarsson. She's definitely the only other person on this ship I can trust. I don't know why I'm saying any of this. Yeah, it's probably nothing. Chen out, and the screen goes black.
What was the crewman's name that he said? Wilmo?
Wilmo, and then Gunnarsson.
Okay. Wilmo and Gunnarsson. Okay.
Hey, Lincoln.
Yeah.
Are you? You can only see that there are people alive. You can't see who it is, though, right?
No, I can't always tell who it is.
Well, I guess I'll just ask just to see. Does it look like Wilmo is anywhere?
And there's a short pause. No, I haven't seen Wilmo yet. Wilmo's the first mate.
Okay, I figured I'd ask. Just 'cause I just watched what I think might have been Captain Chen's last video log, and where did you guys last stop?
Our last stop was Warwick Junction. Why?
I think that's where I'm from.
Oh,
I think Wilmo might have bought me and Jeffrey there and brought us on here.
why would he? But I don't understand why he would do that. We're an official vessel.
I
We.
know. Captain Chen said he was being suspicious, and
Yeah, that sounds like Wilmo.
he was thinking about investigating because he saw that the containers that had me and Jeffrey in them were there, and they weren't before.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Warp Junction's just a refueling stop. There shouldn't have been extra cargo. Okay, well that's another layer to the shit pie mystery. I don't like that. But I guess we.
I didn't find the key on Captain Chen.
Well, shit. That's no good. Um,
Any idea who else might have it?
no, he's not supposed to give the key to anybody else. It's a matter of ship security. If he were to perish or lose it, it would go down to it'd go to the first mate, go to Wilmo.
Damn. Okay. What do you think I should do, Lincoln?
All right. Well, first, I think you should make your way through the crew quarter to the rear and unlock the door from your side. That way, I can get to you.
Okay.
Just be careful. There's somebody in there with you.
Yeah, I really hope they're not like that last guy.
They probably are, but don't fret too much.
I guess.
Alright, yeah, I guess gotta make our way through the crew quarters.
Okay. So you walk down this hallway, and two of these three crew doors are closed. The third is slightly ajar, and it is dark inside. Past it, you can see the door that looks like it opens into a short access way.
Okay.
Do you investigate it all, or do you just keep going?
Oh, I'll fucking investigate.
You don't gotta.
I
But
kind of wanna though.
okay. All right then. Do you investigate this door that's ajar?
Yeah.
All right. Do you push it open, or do you just peek inside?
I'll peek inside it first.
Okay. Well, the first thing you see is above the door. It says Doctors Marlowe and Lincoln, and then another name, Velio Quinn. And that seems to be the three people who are supposed to be in here.
Mm-hmm.
And the room appears to be abandoned.
But I can't see the entirety of the room, correct?
Right, not yet.
Alright, I'll push the door open.
Okay. You push the door open, and you see two beds and a sort of standing rack that someone could sort of lean into and be supported. You see a couple small personal items, some clothing on the floor, but nothing immediately of interest unless you want to roll investigation.
No. But there's no one else. There's no one at all in here.
There's no one in there.
I wonder where the door was ajar.
Hey, Lincoln.
Yeah?
When everything happened, were you in your room?
Yes, I was. Why?
Did you have to pry the door open?
Yeah.
Okay, that answers that. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm very confused.
Well, I was making my way through the crew quarters like you said, but I saw a door was ajar. I thought there might be someone or something inside.
Okay. And as you talk, you hear a sort of shuffling noise, and Lincoln says, "Hey, Leroy, what's that? What's that noise?
What noise?
That shuffling noise."
Oh, I do hear that. I don't know.
Maybe you should. I don't know. Maybe you should investigate it carefully.
Okay, will do.
All right,
Good.
I guess I'll go towards the shuffling.
Okay. As you step back out into the hall, you realize that the shuffling's coming from the door next to you. So the second crew door, not the third that you just went into.
Okay. I am. I hear the shuffling. I never have a good feeling about this. Real quick, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Hail of Thorns on myself.
Okay, so what does that do?
The next time I hit with a ranged weapon attack, in addition to the normal effects of the attack, the target and each creature within 5 feet of it must make a dex save.
Okay.
On a failed save, it's 1d10 piercing damage or half as much on success.
Okay, great. So it's like a double damage sort of deal. Sweet. Okay, great.
I. So. No, I'm just gonna stick with it. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna ready the crossbow.
Okay.
And I guess I'm gonna go ahead and open the door.
Okay. You open the door to see. Oh no. Okay. You see sort of as soon as you open the door, first thing, you smell like the stench of like a sewer and blood almost. And as you can see into the room with your dark vision, you see a pool of blood in the center of the room that leads into a back corner behind a bed where you can hear the shuffling continue.
Hey, you! Come out of there!
Okay. You see a head lift up over the bed. You see a human woman with a panicked sort of look in her eyes, and she quickly levels a handgun over the edge of the bed at you. Don't come any closer. I'll shoot you.
No, 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 no. Oh, hey, God, you got one of those things. Hey, I'm Leroy. Lincoln sent me.
Lincoln.
Yeah, Lincoln's alive. He's over in his office. He's waiting for me to unlock the door at the end of the crew quarters so that he can come through with my friend Jeffrey.
Lincoln. And she takes a shot at you.
Oh, man.
That's an 18 to hit.
Yeah.
You're going to take 4 points of damage.
Okay.
And you kind of give me a strength check, actually.
14.
Okay. You are knocked back a few feet, kind of into the back wall here. And you kind of feel a sort of like a surge of electricity running through you, as if you've been electrocuted, but you're not incapacitated.
Okay.
Wait, why? Why? What did Lincoln do? Am I on the wrong side of this?
What? Am I?
Am I on the wrong side of this?
Oh. Lincoln left us to die.
What? Lincoln wouldn't do that, would he?
Give me initiative as she tries to pull herself like onto the bed to take another shot at you.
13.
Okay. Then she takes another shot at you. That's a nat 20.
Oh boy, Leroy's gonna die.
Wow. That's 5 points of damage. That's fucking... You got lucky with that one.
You say lucky. I say I'm still almost dead.
How many do you have left?
Well, that's 9 on top of the 8 that I still took earlier.
So yeah, like
I have-
6.
I have 5. I have 5 hit points left.
Oh boy. Okay, well.
Oh man, I gotta go for broke. I gotta try it.
Oh, wait, please, please. I don't know what's going on. All I know is I woke up on this ship. Lincoln's the one that found me, and he told me to come investigating. I don't know what's going on. Please.
Give me persuasion.
Oh, that's actually really good. 19.
All right. She looks at you suspiciously. But the shuttle, it left without us. Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm really sure. What shuttle are you talking about?
The emergency life support. It left without a bunch of us.
Well, if it left without a bunch of you, it left without Lincoln too.
Well, yeah, but I guess. I mean, it doesn't matter for him. He doesn't need to, live.
Well, he's still alive. He might not be organic, but he's still a living creature.
Yeah, I guess. And she seems to grow kind of tired, and she lowers the gun.
What happened here?
No one knows. People just started going crazy and tearing each other apart.
We should get you out of the room.
Yeah, maybe.
Come on. You can come with me.
She eyes you warily, but she does take your. She starts to crawl forward, and you realize that one of her legs is badly mangled.
What? Okay. What race is she?
She is a human.
Okay, she is a human. Okay.
Maybe we should get that leg looked at.
Yeah, I guess. I kind of figured it was a goner, but
What's your name?
I'm Martins. That's my last name because I'm a cool kid. But
Hi, Martins. I'm Leroy. Nice to meet you.
yeah. Sorry I shot you a bunch.
It's okay. I understand given the circumstances.
Okay, I'm glad. I thought I was going crazy.
Hey, Lincoln.
Yeah,
Martins is here.
Martins.
Yeah, she's still alive. She's not like the others. She's really hurt though.
Shit.
She's
Well-
kind of mad at you, man. What did you do?
I didn't do anything.
That's not what she thinks.
All right, listen. Okay, all right, listen. Come open the door and we'll talk about it.
Lincoln, I need to know what's going on.
Okay. Because I am the failsafe, I take control if the captain's dead and the first mate is absent, which is what happened here. I don't have the control to get the ship moving again, but I can do a few things just to keep the ship from falling apart. Okay? But I don't have any control. The lifeboat gets launched. That's not my fault.
Do you think it was Wilmo?
I don't know what to think.
Alright, we'll be over in just a minute to get the door, okay?
All right.
Am I able to determine a way to like mute or shut off the comms?
Yeah, you figure out how to shut it off, and you do so.
Okay.
So, Martin,
Yeah.
I don't think. I mean, I can't tell you what you can do, but I don't think you should be mad at Lincoln. He couldn't have launched the lifeboat.
Yeah, I know. I know that. Everything's fucked, okay?
Martin, I must be here. I think for some reason or another, he picked me and Jeffrey up at your last stop. Captain Chen was getting suspicious. He was going to investigate. And then all of this happens. I think Wilmo did something to cover his tracks. I
Yikes.
think he's the one that launched the lifeboat. I think he left.
Yikes. That's really scary, Leroy.
But
Yeah.
you and I are here. We can do this.
If you say so. And go ahead.
You just gotta be positive. You're alive.
Yeah, for how much longer?
As long as me and Jeffrey and Lincoln can keep you alive.
If you say so, let's just go.
Okay.
So I guess we'll make our way to the back
Okay.
and try to get the door unlocked.
Okay. For you, the door opens with no trouble. You see to your immediate left a sign that says lifeboat, but all you see is an empty airlock.
Right.
Right in front of you, you see a room that simply says communications. And then to your right, you see a door that leads right out to that sort of access way where Lincoln and Jeffrey are waiting for you.
So yeah, I'll go open the door for Lincoln and Jeffrey.
Okay. All right. And immediately Lincoln rushes in, and Martin's kind of levels her gun at him. And he says, "Well, hold on. I can help. Let me help. You can shoot me later." And kind of begrudgingly, she allows him to get closer and partially treat some of her wounds. So, what else did you find out? Anything?
Well, my working theory right now is first mate Wilmo must have realized Captain Chen was suspicious when Jeffrey and I showed up in storage. And I think whatever's causing this stuff to happen to the crewmates is something Wilmo did to cover his tracks. And I think Wilmo's the one that launched the lifeboat. And I think he left by himself.
Yikes. I mean, I'd love to tell you you're wrong, but I don't have a better idea of what's happening. You just might be onto something.
So I saw communications. Do you think it might be possible that we could get in touch with someone?
We could try, but we're pretty deep outside UKSF jurisdiction.
Yeah, but you guys must have some kind of deep space comms in case of emergencies like this.
We do. I can try to look into that. Since you've opened the door, I can try to get through. We still need to get into the bridge. Martins, do you worked on that side for a while, didn't you? Yeah, so? Well, is there any welding equipment in the labs? I don't know, maybe. Well, why? What are you thinking? Well, why need it? Why would you get a key card with you? You would just, blow it open like a tin can. Just food for thought. I'm gonna go do this now. And he shuffles past you and into this communications room.
I'm gonna follow him in, just to kind of quickly say,
Well, I don't know if blowing it open's the best idea in a big pressurized oxygen cabin with 3 organic life forms.
Well, then hopefully you have a better idea.
Well, if it's welding equipment, they've probably got some kind of arc cutting implement. I could just cut through the door.
Well, now you're thinking with portals. I don't know. Give it a go then. But I'm gonna stay here and try a message to the UKSF. See if somebody can pick us up. But if not, we're gonna have to get this bird out of here on our own. And to do that, we have to get into the onto the bridge.
Well, whatever you do, I know we're in deep space, but a lot of ships do tend to stop in the middle of deep space when the captain needs to rest in case someone isn't immediately there on second hand. So make sure that as well as your deep space communications, you're making sure to also put out low-band local frequencies in case any ships end up nearby.
That's like the smartest thing you've said so far, Leroy. I'm impressed.
Thanks.
Well, we'll see. Best of luck.
Yeah, you too.
And he goes in and closes the door. I like how Leroy has gone from aloof dum-dum to surprisingly articulate about space terminology. It's like when you level up in Fallout and put that extra point into intelligence. All right, so Martin's kind of looks at you and says, "Well, I could try to get you into the port wing of the ship, but I don't know what we're gonna find in there. Things are messed up. I got mauled by one of them the other day. That's what happened to me.
Yeah, I can see that. Are you okay? I know Jeffrey at least got you a little patched up, but I don't want you going if you're not feeling up to it.
I'll be fine. Honestly, I'm more worried about you. Why don't you go to the med bay and get patched up?"
Yeah, I probably should, huh?
Yeah, you probably should.
Actually, well, I can always do this too. And
Goodberry?
Yep, good berry. So yeah,
Goodberry.
Jeffrey's just gonna hold a hand up, and a sprig of mistletoe, forms with what is it? Man, what determines? Oh, I guess it would be more or less based off of. 'Cause it doesn't say that it has to be rolled, so
No, you just make 10 berries.
okay. Well, because when I look at the description, it says up to 10, and I'm like, what the fuck do you mean up to 10? There's no roll for
No,
how many
it's you just pick how many, but you might as well always use all of them.
Yeah, the whole fucking 10.
Yeah.
So yeah, I sprout the sprig of mistletoe with 10 berries. These
Okay.
are always pretty good. And is there? So with the spacesuit,
You can take the helmet off.
okay. I was gonna say, is it like spacesuit, or are we talking Dead Space spacesuit?
It's more of like a classic NASA spacesuit.
Okay, yeah.
But you can take it off to munch some good berries real quick.
So yeah, I'm gonna take off my helmet, put it under one arm, and just like munch all 10 good berries at once.
Beautiful. Okay. Okay.
And I'm back up to 15.
All right. Good deal. All right. So with that, Martins looks at you and she starts to tinker with this port door. You ready for this? I don't know what we're gonna find in here.
Leroy, he's gonna stow the crossbow, and he's actually gonna draw the handgun that he took from Captain Chen's office.
Cool. Okay.
Yep, I'm ready.
All right. Then let's do this. Leroy Jenkins. And she pops the door open. Where'd my marker just go?
It's
Guess I gotta.
awesome, but okay.
Yeah, whatever. So immediately inside this door, you see to the left is a door labeled Armory, and then you see a long hallway, along which appear to be the galley and labs.
Is the armory locked?
You can try the door.
I'm gonna try the door.
Okay. You give the door a quick kind of shimmy, and you realize it's slightly ajar. As you look down, you see that there's some sort of blade wedged in the door to prevent it from closing fully.
Okay.
Hey, Lincoln,
Yeah.
is there anyone inside the armory?
Yeah, there's someone in it. There's one alive and one dead.
Well, okay. Thanks, Lincoln.
You're welcome.
Okay, Martins. Do you have a weapon?
I have the gun that I shot you with twice. I'm good, homie.
All right. I'm just making sure.
Yeah.
I want to have that ready. There's one inside the armory.
Okay. Great.
Is the armory dark?
Do you actually look inside?
Yeah, I'm gonna peek inside.
It seems to be brightly lit. The blade that you see sticking out, the hilt is being held by the corpse of a stocky dwarf that is being slowly but surely torn apart, sort of ribbon by ribbon, and eaten by a hunched over figure.
I know that there is very likely no chance of this. Wait a minute. Hold on. Un momento, por favor, señor.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast my hunter's mark on it,
All right.
and then I'm gonna turn to Martins
Hmm.
and say, so I know in correlation to the door, I know pretty much where that thing is.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna quietly say to Martins,
Martins, there's
Yeah.
a dwarf on the other side of this door. He's dead. And one of those things is tearing him apart. He's right there.
Okay.
I'm
Um.
small.
Yes, you are.
I need you to pull the door open. And I'm gonna shoot him.
Oh, okay. I'll do my best. And she grabs the sides of the door. You
I'm gonna have,
ready?
yeah, I'm gonna have the handgun readied for an attack.
Okay. And she grips it, and let's see. Fucking A, beautiful. That's a nat 20. She yanks the door open, and as it like she yanks it and it starts to go like freely, so she pulls her gun again.
Okay. Um, as soon as that thing comes into view, I'm just gonna fire.
Okay, roll to hit.
Woo! And there's mine at 20.
Beautiful. You're using the handgun,
Yeah.
so give me 4d6
Yeah. All right, 4d6.
plus your dex mod.
Yep. $16 points.
Okay, that's some hefty ass damage. All right. So this shot immediately like punches right through it, and you can like actually see like ribs and organs showing from the blast itself, just tearing right through this thing.
Yeah.
And then it kind of shrieks in pain at you. And let me see something.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Plus.
Oh, it was
Plus an
Hunter's Mark.
additional 4. Yeah, plus an additional 4.
Okay, yeah, this thing's hella mangled. And you can see that it's a human woman. And Martins just goes, "Oh hell no, not this bitch!" And she goes to take a shot, and that's an 18, which hits for, let's see, beautiful, and she blows its head clean off. With a crackle of sort of static electricity in the air as it slumps over, and she kind of limps in and leans over onto it. "Oh, so you thought you could eat me and Gunnarsson? Fuck yourself."
Oh man, this was Gunnarsson.
Is that one on the grounds, Gunnarsson? Yeah, why?
Him.
What?
Well, he was one of the ones I was gonna try and talk to. That's unfortunate.
Look, Leroy, I don't know if you've noticed, but most of us are dead.
I know, but I can always be hopeful, right? I mean, I found you alive.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. I guess so.
Well, we're here now, and now that one's dead, let's see if we can find something or some things that we can better arm ourselves with than handguns.
Yeah, sure. That sounds good. So give me an investigation to see if there's anything you can access in here.
Okay. Oh boy, 19.
All right. So
Dammy.
you find a okay, big question. Do you search Gunnarson's body?
I was gonna do that independently.
Okay. Then you find a small, about dagger-sized item that just seems to be a regular sort of blade, but along the rear edge of it is a black metal strip. And Martins points to that and says, that thing's got enough juice in it to either make someone explode internally or, overload a ship system. We might actually just be able to burst it open with that, but I can't guarantee it won't slam shut on us afterwards.
Well, if we're already inside the bridge, wouldn't it be easier to leave the bridge than to enter?
Yeah, fair point. Just take it and let's go. It stinks in here.
Yeah. Here, you're going ahead of me. I need to check him. Maybe he has the key.
Okay, sure. I'll meet you up by the lab door towards the bridge.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, I'll go ahead and check Gunnarson's body.
Okay, give me investigation.
16.
All right. Patting down all of Gunnarson's pockets, you feel a small rectangular item in one of his pockets,
Mine.
and you withdraw a key card.
Yes. All right. I'm also gonna take the knife he was holding because why not?
Okay, so you pick up a pretty simple looking metal sword.
Mine.
All right, it's a short sword.
Cool.
All right, so do you go and collect Jeffrey and Lincoln?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll say Jeffrey comes right to you. Lincoln, do you call for him on the comms?
Yeah.
Or okay.
Lincoln!
Yeah?
So, Gunnarson's dead.
Yeah, okay, I'm not surprised.
I have the key card. It was on Gunnarson.
Oh. Well, that's great. Then we'll meet you at the bridge, I guess, and we'll all get the hell out of here.
Yeah, let's go, man.
All right. Tell you what, I'll take the starboard route. Just clear it and make sure we're good, and I'll meet you up there.
Okay.
All right. So, you and Jeffrey start up the port. Wait, do you go port to meet up with Martins, like she said?
Yes.
Okay. So you pass by the galley. Let me check one thing. Okay. Okay. So as you pass the galley, you see the door has been like barred shut from your side, and there's just someone pacing inside the galley.
Huh. I'm gonna go find Martin's first.
Okay. So you creep farther down the hallway to her, and she's looking into the lab, the door of which is ajar, and the lights are actually still on.
Okay.
Looking in, you see a couple of chairs where people would have been sitting and working at terminals and workstations. And you see a body on the floor. In his hand he looks to be an orc or half orc, and in his hand is a small storage device like you saw with Captain Chen.
Okay. I'll come up and I'll make sure that I don't I'm gonna try not to startle her.
Okay.
I'm gonna come up and just kind of try to make my presence known before quietly saying,
Martins, can you see anything?
Yeah, it's Marcos. He's dead. Like actually dead. I already shot him once. He's extra dead.
Okay. Understandable. I did the same thing with Captain Chen.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's fair.
you have a better vantage point than I do. You're taller than I am. You don't see anyone else?
No, I don't. I don't see. I don't see Dr. Quinn in here at all. I don't. I don't think he's here.
Do you think it's Dr. Quinn in the galley?
No, no, that's Maxwell. I recognized him. He was Fisk's cook assistant. He must have gotten sick too.
Is that why he's barred in there?
Yeah, that's why he's barred in there. He was one of the first to go.
Do you think we should just leave him like that?
Yeah, for now. We'll kill him later, but I want to get out of here first.
Okay, I understand. Alright.
Yeah.
Well, I guess through the labs then.
What?
I guess through the labs then.
Okay. Well, you don't have to go through the labs. Like opposite the lab door is the door to like the access way for the bridge.
Oh.
But you can go in if you want to.
Do you think we should go in, Martins?
I mean, eventually, because we're gonna have to space his body. But what's he holding? Is that?
It looks like one of the video drives. Captain Finn had one.
Ah, man. It's up to you, Leroy. I mean, it seems like there's more going on here than we thought. But like, it's your call. But I'll be waiting out here.
Okay, I'm gonna go check it.
All right. Just be careful.
Yeah.
All right.
So, yeah, I'll make my way into the labs.
Okay.
Do I see anything other than the dead boy on the ground?
Nope. You just see some like chemistry workshop stations where they would have been doing research, and you can take the drive. But along the wall are a series of windows, so you can see out into space. And in the distance, there seems to be a large asteroid that this ship isn't too far off from.
Oh boy. Lincoln!
I mean, it appears stationary before you.
I don't trust that.
Okay. Yeah?
Lincoln!
Yeah, what's up?
There's an asteroid.
Oh, yeah, we try to hover around him. Why are you freaking out?
Well, do you think whatever is happening on the ship came from the asteroid?
Hadn't considered that. I mean, it's unlikely. I mean, sometimes we like asteroids because sometimes we can detect some ore or valuables inside, mine them out. We tried with this one, but it was a little bit tough for our drill's liking, so we gave up on it. Maybe. I don't know.
Alright.
Okay, so I guess I'll go take the video drive, and I guess I'll try to plug it into one of the terminals.
Okay. All right, so you go ahead and plug it in, and the computer boots up, and you see this orc sitting there in his lab coat. Yes, hello, this is Jan Marcos, video log 44-3. We have been sitting out here in space for far too long, and I am very tired, and I would like to go home. But we have found some interesting things in this asteroid, and we would like to check that more. But when we sent Maxwell down there with the drill, he came back experiencing some strange symptoms. First, we thought there was maybe some fungi or bacteria in his air filter, but he keeps screaming something about a gate or some sort of. He says he saw something in the asteroid, which does not make sense. It is an asteroid, it is rock. I am logical, and that was the end of it. But he has been confined to bed rest for the time being. On another note, I don't really like how very Quinn is looking at me. I know he doesn't like me. I know I'm an orc. I know what I am. But he's, there's something sketchy about that little gnome bastard. And I would like to know what's up. So I think I might confront him about that tonight. Marco's out. And the screen goes black.
I knew it was the asteroid. Lincoln, it was the asteroid.
Oh shit. Well, yeah, nothing we could do about it except fuck off, right?
Yeah, no working theory. I was on here, and this is all just coincidence. Wildo didn't do this. He's just a pussy.
Are you saying that to Lincoln or Martin's?
Both. I mean, Martin's is right there. She can hear me.
Oh, I mean, I guess that's one way of looking at it.
Well, he looking at everyone else. He could have gathered some people. He's just a bitch.
I mean, to be fair, I don't have any indication that Velio Quinn is still on board.
Yeah, but he could be dead.
I mean, he certainly could have gotten spaced. Right. If we get to the bridge, I'll be able to look at who's actually on board or not.
Okay.
Do you proceed to the bridge with this newfound information? Yeah. All right. Then you slide the key card in, and it opens right up. And
Neat.
you see a couple of seats, enough for at least, enough for 4, and the bridge console to activate the ship's systems. And Lincoln sits down in the pilot's chair and says, well, you better strap yourself in, Noah. I'm going to turn off the gravity, try to save some energy as we get moving.
Okay.
But first, and he kind of taps away at the console for a few minutes. All right, so that's your marker. So that's you, and that's your Panther, and Martin's, and you guys didn't kill Maxwell?
No, we left him. We can go back later.
Okay, so that makes 5. Let's see, I've got Captain Chen, he's dead. Iroh, he's dead. Dr. Marlowe, she's dead in the med bay. Fisk is no longer on board because you spaced him. Gunnarsson is dead. Marcos is dead. You've killed Bellion and you killed Kimiko. That leaves Wilmo Danes unaccounted for. Dr. Velio Quinn unaccounted for, and let's see, Engineer Wren is unaccounted for. I hate to say it, but it's entirely possible that a crew that small just bailed.
Fucking pussies.
Yeah, maybe.
Those escape pods could have fit all the living crew members, but they fucking bitched out.
Yeah, it says that, no, wait. It says here that it keeps a log for the life support, so if a rescue ship were to pull our black box, it would know how many crew to expect one way or the other, and it says 4 loaded onto the life support.
There's an extra?
But everyone's accounted for. I don't know, it must be a glitch in the system, but
I don't think so.
yeah, I don't think so either, but we need to fucking go.
Does it have the coordinates of the escape pod?
Yeah, it keeps the trajectory and it can do a rough estimate, but is that really how you want to play this?
I don't know yet. I think we should keep the records so when we get somewhere and refuel, we can go back and kill them.
Oh, I see. This is about revenge.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I respect that.
Yeah, okay. Well, let's see if we can get out of here then.
All right, hold on to your butts. Because if I don't have any butts to syringe, I'm out of a job. And after a few minutes, you hear a sort of warming up, like, and the ship lurches away from the asteroid. careening slowly off into space.
Nailed it.
It all seems quiet for a few minutes until you feel a sort of wave wash over your body. And all Lincoln says is, something just washed over the sensors. I'm not sure what that was. Did you feel anything?
Yeah, I did.
Huh.
It was weird.
Yeah, it was probably just some cosmic rads or something, or I don't know. It's probably nothing, but we should, we'll just yeah, it's probably just nerves. Let's get out of here. And with that, the UKSF Omaha escapes into deeper space.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. Just in time, too. How about that?
Yeah. Oh shit. That was good times.
Yes,